Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. I'm Marco D'Angelo, joined in studio with Preston, the Sports Cheetah, and Brian Leonard. And we're going to talk about the Cheetah Cast. In Preston, this is something that you were working on. You did last year, kind of a version of it, and you're doing a little more this year. Tell our viewers what you got planned for them.
Sure. So last year, people know during football, I would do like a question and answer, which we've kind of taken here to some of these Wager Talk videos recently. And what I would do is I just, send out the lines are up for the week. Send me some games you guys have questions about. And then I would record a podcast and go over 7 or 8 games that seemed to be the most common that people were curious about. And I'd break them down. I'd give them what my line was, my total, going over any situational spots in the game or injuries or just really the X's and O's of the matchup as well. And, for people that maybe didn't want to buy picks or aren't wanting to buy picks or can't afford it or betting smaller or they're trying to do this more themselves, I give them a good opportunity to just hear from someone that either agreed with where they were leaning before or disagreed and, kept them from making a bad pick or something. And so in the off season, I kind of had this idea and concept, taking it to a very extreme level and this will be eventually, I think, its own site, maybe potentially even attached to Wager Talk's name in the future. But I want to have every week a 2 to 3 minute clip breaking down every single game every week. So if someone wants to know about USC Alabama in week 1, they are thinking about betting the game themselves because that's the one they're at home to watch, because a lot of people just want to bet on the games they're able to watch, then they can go to the site and listen to my little blip about USC Alabama. If it's, Indiana, Florida International or some smaller schools, they'll have that one too. They can go and listen to it. And so while the site's being built, which will take some time, I'm taking the concept to like a YouTube channel. So it'll just be videos 2 to 3 minutes long, pretty quick, to the point, on every game every week throughout the year. I'm calling it Cheetah Cast because I think that'll eventually be the name of the site or the idea. But ultimately, if I have a big play on some game, for example, if I have a play I've given away already on a best bet a while back, that Auburn-Clemson game. If I have a play on that, I'm not going to do the video for that game. Obviously, I'll direct you to my site. I want you to purchase the play. And so that's kind of where the give and take is for me, where I want more eyes on my stuff and eventually to get my picks. But there's going to be a lot of free content because I'm not betting every single game. I almost do. It's pretty close. I bet a lot of games. No, but in all reality, 80% of the games every week will have videos up because I won't have a play in it, and I'm fine with breaking down the game and telling you why I'm not betting a side or a total, or if I'm leaning one way or the other. And so it's just going to be a lot of free information for people to check out. It'll take a long time. It takes a while to record that and do it for every game and upload it and everything. But we'll see how the response is early on, and if it does well and people like it, it does take away from having to do Q&As each week, and it's just kind of like an auto Q&A. And instead of you hoping your favorite podcast or whoever it may be is going to cover the games you want to be covered, they're already covered. You get to pick which ones you want to listen to. Kind of is the idea there.
Any thoughts, Brian?
Basically, it's the same thing I used to do when I used to do football and basketball newsletters. You write up every game possible, and it's similar to what we do at the Tuesday meeting.
That's where I was going to head with it.
Because we just go around the room, we talk each game as it goes, and the thing is, I'm more interested in somebody who disagrees with me than somebody who agrees with me, because maybe it's something, I didn't think about that, I didn't know that. And when you get somebody that has, follows the game as Cheetah does, that's great information, and to make it free, it's an added bonus. Yeah. Terrific, I can't wait.
Which, I do on a daily basis for one game with the Betting First Look, where I break a game down, and basically what I'm doing is talking out loud what I looked at and talk through the game and everything that I look at to come up with the free play. So not only is it a thing of you're going to get the information on that particular game, but you're also learning stuff where you're going to talk about things that you look at. Like you said, you'll point out situational spots, which then these things become second nature that, when you're looking at a different game, you're going to say, isn't that kind of the same situational spot? And it's going to, trigger your mind when you're looking at stuff on your own. So
it'd be a really good learning tool for people that are
absolutely.
trying to get better.
So good stuff. Excited with that. In every game, you're going all the way, my man.
Yeah, that's the goal. If I die out because
see how long the Sun Belt stays in there.
Exactly. We'll see. But that is the goal.
I will say that it'll probably, as somebody that has done videos myself and uploaded them myself and everything, I think you'll find that if you go all the way with all of the games, it might be an audio version only. Much easier to upload.
To do that, yeah.
Time-wise, let me tell you that. All right, hey, good stuff. And guys, hey, if you're new to Wager Talk and you want to get a $50 sign-up bonus, this is how you do it. Make your first purchase of $12 or more. Email support@Wager Talk. Include your username in the email, and we will put $50 in your account for you to use however you like at Wager Talk. It's our way of saying thank you for trying Wager Talk. Just check it out. Send us after your first $12 purchase, get a $50 sign-up bonus. As always, thanks for tuning in to WagerTalk.com. We'll be back next week with more.